Difficult man.
Don't take much for me to find.
Difficult man.
We go quite often, so we know what's like.
Yeah. I suppose it's at home from home, isn't it? Like, you've got stuff there as well.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, that was excellent this with me.
So jealous of everyone going on holiday. My friend's in Mexico at the moment, and I won't answer the call. She's just ringing me from like a baking hot beach.
So if we can turn right over the bridge. So let's go right over by the white line. Yeah. Good. Yeah. We will. Let's turn left.
Thank you. I'm going to see you in 2 weeks, but we've got to do that to me.
So we are turning right.
I just thought there was two lanes so much wider there than what it is here, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, this is one way. Now it's two way.
Right.
Turning right to the end of the road.
It's a stoplight there. It's a drink spilt on the floor. Did you see it?
Yeah.
That's on red though. Does that mean we're all right? Yeah.
Well, there's nothing coming anyway. This is left only anyway.
It's only to indicate.
You don't need it. But you might as well put it on because
it is from a habit.
Yeah, that pedestrians look a little bit. Not quite that.
You have a nice weekend then?
Yeah. Quiet.
Yeah, I work Saturdays, so I feel like I've not really had much of. I only had yesterday and today. And that always thinks it was just nice weather. And today's this, and then I think when I get home I'm going to cook dinner. Like prepare it, and then...
So we are turning left as well.
Yeah, here now.
To the end of the road where we went right. Yes, well, I'm making fudge tonight.
Nice.
My making family. They don't get it over there.
Right.
So, I'm buying things that I make.
I do like fudge, you know, it's lovely.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Are you good?
Yeah. Oh dear, well.
No, don't worry.
It's a bike, isn't it? Say right.
Left.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so it's right there, left.
So we can
continue on, yeah.
It's traffic light.
And if we can go for the middle lane, it'd be perfect for us.
Here?
Yeah, perfect. I'm just going to stay in this lane. Well, if I happen to be making fudge by any time near your lessons, I shall bring you some along.
Okay.
Walking over the green line.
I know, mental into it.
Okay.
You know, with me, when it's Noah, I'm so observant as to what I'm doing. Do you know, 'cause I've got
Like that.
Yeah, I've got a child in front of you. Like, 'cause ultimately, they're in front of you, aren't they? They're going to get it first.
So if we could just stay in this middle lane, it's going to take us all the way up for Friday.
Yeah.
So, that's one road. We'll go pick up the carriageway. I thought it was. Yeah, he said sorry, didn't he? He was thinking about jumping it, but he was going to go that way, I think.
That's electric, isn't it? It's got the green. Is that right?
Looks like it, yeah. It's the green on there.
Do it? My goodness.
I mean, I could have green on here because this is electric as well.
Oh, yeah, true.
What's the name?
But that set of lights, that lane only. We've got that red one there.
This is ours.
Yeah. Again, thinking out loud, but don't we just think? You have to watch these things, though, don't you? Pay attention. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It's handy, isn't it?
Yeah. We're going.
Follow them around. Follow the beamer.
Follow the car. I say it all the time, like, people rush, don't they? They don't really get anywhere any quicker.
Well, they might get there a little bit quicker, but they don't really get a great advantage in the sense that you catch them up anyway.
Yeah.
They're going to catch them up for the
You
light.
probably just burn more fuel, stop and starting your car.
Yeah, I mean, overall, you end up more stressed to get there anyway, because it's always...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
There we go. Where's the beamer?
There.
Right there.
I feel like it's like taking over our lane.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky driver, this one.
Yeah.
You've seen him already do something tricky.
Can we get past that?
We can, yeah.
Gentle. I feel like it's taking a lot of room.
Maybe.
We're going left here, yeah?
Yeah, we are, yeah.
Do I think?
Yes.
I would do.
Because you can either go straight on or left, so...
Do you know what I keep thinking? Do that the ones that are just or left only left turn, that's right. I don't want to let mess up.
Well, no, because even if it was left turn only...
Get in trouble for doing that.
No, exactly. Yeah, you don't lose anything for giving the signal on a left only lane.
Okay.
Or right only lane. It makes no difference.
Yeah.
But if you turned here and didn't give the signal because you can go ahead, then you'd be pretty mad down on it. So better to give it all the time, innit?
That's like I do like doing the signal as a habit, even if you don't have to. I think that's my thing. Do you like boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you referring to Ben Eubanks?
Yeah.
I've got to say right now, I saw the dads fighting back in the day, and I remember, and I was talking to my missus about it, and I said, you know what? What I remember about they had 3 fights back in the day.
They have 3?
They did,
right.
And they were 3 of the best boxing matches I ever saw.
They're legends, aren't they?
They are legends, and I don't say that lightly because I also saw Muhammad Ali fight as well back in the day.
Wow.
Against Foreman and Spinks and all them lot, you know, so I grew up with that. And they were good, they were really good. I loved Ali, he was so good.
I think he had charisma as well.
Exactly.
Definitely.
He was like, I might not be, you know, whatever of him, he might be bigger than me, but I'm prettier than him.
Yeah, I loved it. It just, there was something about him.
Yeah, and I really did like Ali, actually. But yeah, their dads really had some amazing fights. I mean, they were just brutal. Yeah. And it's just amazing that the sons are actually fighting.
I feel like them two fought very similar. Like they went to the end. They was both knackered. Because I watched it, I did. They were both knackered. They were both done in. But nobody was giving up.
No.
It was close though.
Yeah.
Very close. Did you think the right person won?
Yeah. I've got to say, I mean, even with the dads, I always like Chris Eubanks. I did like him. I like. He's a bit of a showman.
I find him quite funny. Back in his day, when you see the videos, how much is that? The way he's always spoken a certain way, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But like with the gap in his teeth, like, I forgot he even had all that when I seen the
So straight on.
Yeah. So like the play go back to when they fought, didn't they? A lot of it over this fight.
Yeah.
And I thought the brothers, their sons did well.
Yeah. They were back in the day. The dads were awesomely good, both of them.
Yeah.
They were both really good. And I mean, I remember back then because it wasn't just them two as well. We had some other really good middleweights as well because they were both middleweights. So one was left leg, that's it. So sort of welterweight, middleweight.
Yeah.
They were all about the same kind of weight. We had some really good ones at the time, and I can't remember the names, but I don't know. But anyway, but yeah.
I feel like their sons on Saturday, it was a boxing match that was supposed to be put in where you couldn't decide.
I watched that egg slap.
Oh.
I watched it about 8 or 10 times on YouTube. I just kept watching it because I actually watched the one where you could hear what they were saying.
Right.
And they were mic'd up.
Right.
And because on most you can't see what they're saying. But,
no, I've seen the egg thing, but I didn't.
And I didn't realise why he did the egg thing. Do you know why he did the egg thing? Because Ben, that Connor Ben, he was banned a few years ago for
drugs, like performance doping or something.
Yeah, but what he said, he reckoned that it was down to contaminated eggs.
Right.
That's why I've got it in my system. And that is why you infected.
Oh, goodness.
But Eubanks absolutely set him up. It was a peach of a setup. And it was like, yeah, so Eubanks was like, well, we're here now, aren't we? Yeah, now what's about that? You don't know what you're saying. And Ben's just sort of like, okay, and he went, what are you saying?
I see the mean, yeah.
And Eubanks, Ben went, like he was going to say something, then didn't he? Went, what was that? And you know what he said? He said, I just think it's funny. Ben said, I just think it's funny. He says, what do you mean? What's funny? He says, that you're named after your dad. He's got the same name as your dad. And that's what he was saying. and it was like, what? Really? What? And then he went, what? And then he leaned in like that. And he leaned in a particular way that Ben had to turn his head away.
Yeah.
And that's when he got it. So he made him turn his head away.
Yeah.
So he absolutely, sort of tricks him. And when Ben, because he went like that, he went, what? And then, of course, Ben turned it to say it. Whack. It was fast as well. But he was lucky because he didn't really get the yoke on him. But my word, it was just...
You'd be so angry. It's like, I've always said at work, it's never happened to me, but people at my work have been spat at, like on a train. I'd rather take a slap. Because it's just so, like, does someone put an egg in your face, and you can't get them back, can you? Like, in that scenario, you just get pulled away straight away. And it's like, if nobody's ever spat on me, but I feel so, like, violated. But...
Yeah, I remember punk rockers originally, they were into that spinning. Back in 1978. 78, 79, punk rockers. That was their thing.
I'll never understand it.
But they'd only do it if there was in a gang of them.
My uncle's in Barbados at the moment, and he put a video in our family group chat. He was dancing with Tyson Fury.
He was what?
Dancing with Tyson. Tyson Fury's in Barbados.
Is he really? I was still talking about Tyson Fury. I don't know a lot about the guy. I know he's whatever. Yeah. I remember his pre-fight one once he was fighting some Russian or some one of these Slavic countries or whatever. And I always remember him dressed up as Batman, and he came running around as Batman in a Batman costume. Have you seen that?
No.
And he was running around and he was like,
he's nuts, he is. But again, I kind of like him.
Yeah, well, this is the thing,
I do. I think he's got a bloody hectic life. I watched that documentary on Netflix about like a reality show. And bloody his wife needs a medal because he's so impulsive, and then he just changes his mind. I don't know if I could put up with that. Like, she runs that house like a tight ship with them children just running riot. Like he says to her, right, book flights, going to Italy, blah, blah, blah. She's got it all sorted out now, I've changed my mind now. I'll be like, you're great.
Slane if we can.
Yeah, let's get back to driving. Are we going to be on the thingy soon?
Yeah, very soon.
Yeah, so I need to concentrate.
Yeah.
Very busy.
Oh, yeah, so this is
That's
why.
crazy.
So do you want to give a signal? Give yourself room to get out. Turn. Don't go until you've got it cleared.
It's not clear.
That's it. We're at least set up for it a little bit.
There's nothing.
No, just... That's ridiculous. Move forward a little bit. Just a little bit. That's it. Let me help you out.
Okay.
Sneak through here. Just keep going. Okay. You're good. Yeah, we're good here on the left. Okay. So
Right,
stay in the
okay.
middle lane.
Yeah. So go straight up there, yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem with cruise.
It's crazy, that hospital. They try and encourage you not to drive to it, don't they? And take transport and stuff. So we're going to go...
Just stay in this lane.
Right,
It's going to take you onto the A38. You can bring it to a stop. Now look, I'm not asking you to go fast on it, just comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the speed that you're comfortable with, and if that's 40 miles an hour, then that's 40 miles an hour, okay?
Well, when we did that, go and see the mallards and the pheasants, that was about 50, and I felt okay there, so maybe see what we'll do. Yeah.
People.
See, I feel quite comfortable at this speed on here.
Yep.
It's more road says national speed. You don't have to do 70 surely.
No, you don't. And you shouldn't do. It's national speed limit on a country road is 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
National speed limit on this is 70.
Yeah.
But if you try to do 60 on a country road, it will fail if you're going too fast.
Yeah, I'm like on this main road, dual carriageway, I feel fine because you've got space and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody's travelling in the same direction, so it's a lot safer.
And I feel like everyone's going the same speed, so just I just feel like when we see them a lot, like I was comfortable at 50, I think it was 51, and I was thinking, do I have to be any faster? Oh, they're so cute.
They are cute.
I thought everyone about that driving lesson. I was like, free lessons in my life that we slow down. But we normally don't stop, but we only stop for cats and dogs.
Yeah. I mean, I probably would slow down for a mile out as well. For a good car, I'll run. We do sort of swan over or something, you know. All those things. We've got no chance against the car.
No. It's just a pretty green hen. They want to sort of it.
Did you know ducks' backs don't echo?
Eh?
Did you know duck backs don't echo?
No.
It's true. Yeah, there's a tone in there, you know. So even in an echoey room, if the duck backs don't echo.
Wow. So these are people in our position not long ago, aren't they? Yeah.
So these are the ones joining on. So remember, it's their job to join on. It's not your job to
slow down. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can sort of come off your gas. You come off your gas a little bit. That just gives you time to get on. But maybe it saves us from braking because we don't really want to brake.
No. Okay.
We're going to come off the next exit. No. Listen. In 3/4 of a mile.
Right.
Work on a principle of a mile a minute. So that's 3/4 of a minute. 45 seconds. Makes sense?
Yeah.
So if you're on a motorway, you see a sign that says 10 miles. You know it's going to take about 10 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
So this is half a mile, so it's going to be 30 seconds.
Okay.
We're going to signal when we see the 300-meter marker. Remember that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously, that's a lot to take in. We'll have to do that for driving test. I
Look,
think it's about minutes, miles.
no, you've got
Okay.
to know.
Here.
That's all I
Yeah.
need to understand. There's the exit.
Yeah.
Next thing, so 300 metres from signal, sorted.
Because you go down, doesn't that, too?
Exactly,
Yeah.
there's your two.
Yeah.
There's your one.
We're coming off the business.
You're gonna, so you're fully left the highway, and then you can do your brake and just stick to the left lane.
Yeah.
Alright, then, so you come off your gas, start your brake, and cancel your signal. So what we're going to do at the next roundabout, you see the diagram there onto the we're going to the M1 South.
To the right, left, sorry.
Left, first exit, yeah? Using that. The other thing you'll notice here, Bernie, is that they block your vision, which means that you have to slow down to check it's safe.
Yeah.
If they didn't have all these trees and sometimes even put up fences to stop you seeing. In fact, they have actually got a fence there as well. Because of course,
on purpose.
yeah. Because imagine you hit this spot doing 70 off the main carriageway and you see it's clear, you're likely to, okay, one thing. Well,